Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about the verdict in the Jones case and the damages that were laid out by him because they were substantial. Looks like the total is around $49.3 million that the jury has awarded to the plaintiffs in this case. That is a substantial amount of money. It definitely sets a tone, and it's also worth noting that there are more cases against Jones to follow this. For those who don't know who Jones is, you're lucky. Aside from that, he is a conspiracy theorist, and he has made a lot of money over the years peddling claims that are less than accurate. In this particular case, it was pretty damaging to the people that he was making the claims about. So the questions here. First thing I do want to point out, there are more cases to follow, so the total number that he's going to end up being liable for is probably going to grow, but also that it may shrink before that. I've had a couple of people tell me that because of a weird quirk in the law there, this number may be reduced because there's some ratio that may need to be applied when it comes to compensatory versus punitive damages. Now, I know nothing about Texas civil law, so I have no clue if that's true, but I've had a couple of people say it to the degree that it makes me wonder if that's something that could happen. Even if it does, there are more cases to follow. Now, the other question that has been coming in about this is whether or not I think that this is going to curb disinformation, wild claims on the internet. Yes and no. I think when most people are asking questions like this, what they're really asking is, are the people he has tricked, okay, the people who believe in him, are they suddenly going to doubt their belief in him? I don't actually think so. I mean, it may happen with some people, but I don't think there's going to be a large downturn for Alex Jones because of that. I don't think that's going to happen. What I do think will happen is that those who run these sorts of shows are going to be much more careful about what they say, and many of their claims may revert back to being about aliens and stuff along those lines. Things, entities that can't sue them. Because it's my opinion that most of these people, they don't actually believe what they're saying. They're doing it to generate revenue. If they're going to lose that revenue, then they may alter their primary talking points. If they're only talking about entities that don't exist, it is far less likely to have the negative impacts that they have had in society. So, yeah, I think it's going to change things. I think this verdict and those that will probably follow are going to alter the dynamics of these types of shows. But I don't think it's because people are going to look at this and say, oh, he lied to me. I think it's going to be more along the lines of they're going to alter their talking points on their shows to make them less open to legal action, which means they're going to have less real-world impact. So I'm hopeful that this is going to make things a little bit better, but it's not in the way that I think most people are asking that question. I don't think there's going to be a widespread epiphany from the base of these shows. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.